All right. Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Today we're looking at fractions on a number line. So we're going to ignore the questions below and we're just going to look at the fractions on a number line and how to figure out what each letter represents. First off, we notice that our denominator is 6. That means that this this number line is divided into 6 pieces because our denominator is our total amount of pieces. So we start at 0. Now, we don't count to 0 because that would be like counting a step before you take one. So we start right here and we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 total sections or pieces from 0 to 1. That's how they got the denominator of 6. When we're counting or finding the place on a number line, the location on a number line, we just simply have to count our fractions. Our denominators are not going to change because they are all divided into 6 pieces along this line. They're all one part of those 6 pieces. So if I know that this is 1/6, I just have to think, what comes after 1? 2. So A would be 2, and my denominator will stay 6. So this is 2/6. Now if I wanted to keep going and just see where everything else goes, then right here I would put 3/6 because 3 comes after 2. And after 3 is 4, so 4/6. 5/6 was already given. And 1 written as a fraction is 6/6. 0 written as a fraction is 0/6. So there's all of our tick marks labeled as fractions. So notice that my numerators are just going 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all go in order. And my denominator all stay the same. So if I'm looking over here and I want to find out what the location of B and C are, well, I know that this is 0/6, or I know that this is 2/6. So I just think, what comes after 0? 1. And my denominator is going to stay the same. It doesn't change. It stays the same. If I can't remember this part, then I'm going to think, well, what comes before 2? 1 does. So either way, I can find the answer. Then I'm going to think, what comes after 2? 3. And my denominator stays the same. Now I know that C is 3/4 and B, 3/6. That denominator stays the same. You know what I say, if you can't make a mistake, you can't make anything, right? So B is 1/6, C is 3/6. Okay, now if I want to go and look at this one. Okay, I'm giving places after my place that I'm looking for. So I can do this one of 2 ways. I know that my denominator is 8. It tells me right here. So I can start right here and say 0, 1, 2, inputted 2, and my denominator will stay the same as the others, and it will be 8. Or I could have said, okay, if I'm counting backwards, this is 4, 3, 2. Either way, I get the same answer of 2/8. Here, I have 3/4. So I can count backwards. Okay, what comes before 3? 2. My denominator stays the same, 4. And what comes before 2? 1. My denominator stays 4. So here I have 0, 1, 2, 3. It's just counting in order. Then if I go down here, this one, I don't have my denominators. I don't have any fraction on here, but I bet I can figure it out. If I start at 0 and I go to 1, I'm going to count my places. Remember, I'm not going to count 0. That's counting a step before I take it. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I'm going to go ahead and write a 6 down because that tells me the place that A is at. It doesn't tell me my denominator, though, because it's not all the sections together. Remember, my numerator is the part I'm talking about. My denominator is my total pieces. So that's 6, 7, 8. So I know that this number line is divided into 8 pieces, which means my denominator will be 8. So A is 6/8. Same on this one. I don't have what location it is, but I can find it by starting at 0 and going 1, 2, 3. I know my denominator will be 3 on both because it's 1, 2, 3 pieces. Then this one for B was at 1. So it's going to be worth 1/3. And C is at 2, or what comes after 1, 2. So it would be 2/3. So B is worth 1/3, C is worth 2/3. 1 is the same as 3/3. So I have 0, 1, 2, 3. So all it is counting in order, keeping your denominators the same. I hope this helps you with today's lesson. Have a great day.